Hello, this is Minneapolis Marine Gaming. Welcome to the channel. Get started in just a second. I gotta get my phone set up here. Okay. Like that there. I think I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready to go. Okay, we got that done. There's something else I think we're doing. There it is. The worker there is planting wheat. I wanted to make sure the worker was going. It is. You doing anything else? Been a while since we've been on here. I don't remember what I was doing. I know we had a worker. So. No. Okay, let's get to work. We are harvesting sorghum. Couldn't remember what we was harvesting. It's been a while since I've been on here. Alright. Get the GPS set right away. Hopefully we can get this field done today. Got plenty of time. Last night I was live and did a live stream. Playing Red Alert Command and Conquer. 3.5 hour, almost 3 hours and around 20 minutes or so, something like that, live stream. I don't plan on beating that tonight. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to get this field done. You don't get much off of this, so it takes a little bit to fill the combine. We'll get it done though. And you probably hear me mention it a couple times, just for those that don't know. I am on Discord now. There was somebody watching my channel a couple days ago that mentioned Discord. Well, I had it, I just didn't have it set up or anything. I used it to, for a couple streams, you had to have Discord for their giveaways. Something you will never see me do. But that's the only reason I had Discord. I really never used it. I tried getting it set up. Might have a few things left I gotta do. But I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. And if you go on Discord, follow me on there. I do post on there. I try to anyway, a few hours ahead of time, if I'm going to do a stream or not that day. So, and approximately what time. I don't have a set time when I stream. It's just, so I put like an hour leeway between, like today I put between 6 and 7. So if you're on there, you'll be able to see that I'm streaming and what I'm streaming. Like today I'm streaming this, so I put it under FS25. If I'm streaming Command and Conquer, I post under Command and Conquer. So whatever I posted in, saying I'm going to stream, that's the game I'm streaming. And Discord is set up for both channels. Okay. Why is it going that way? We'll turn around and go this way. Alright, we gotta come down here a little bit. Right. Turn around. It'll take us a while to get this done. Sorghum. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you missed it, I was just mentioning that I am on Discord now. So whenever I stream, I'm going to start posting on there. At least a few hours before, saying that I'm going to stream. I have different games set up on there that I play, and I post it under that game that I'm going to stream and approximately what time. So if you use Discord, you're welcome to check it out. I have it set up for both channels. It's still a work in progress. I've never done anything with Discord, so it's taking me a little bit to figure out. Thank you. I appreciate it. I get a little quiet out here once in a while. I run out of stuff to talk about. And so once in a while it's just a game playing. But I do my best. I'm not a good YouTuber, I don't think, but I do the best I can. I think we're over there. We're over there on the other side somewhere. I gotta turn around. Now that I have Comcast, I have a faster internet. Yeah, I try to stream regularly now. Now that I can actually do it. I've been wanting to do live streams for years, but I could never do it because the internet was so slow. So I try to stream 3 or 4 times a week. Gives me something to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got started because of depression problems. Keeps my mind from wandering. I don't do one particular map. I do a variety of maps. Although there is one map that I do every Monday. That's Welker Farms. I was trying to stream the Michigan map regularly, but for some reason it deleted on me. But after reading some comments and different reviews and stuff on it, it sounds like it's a problem quite a few people have. So I don't think I'm gonna set it back up. I was gonna change everything and get it all set back up the way I had it, but after the problem I had with it, everything just disappearing, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Bye. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. Alright. We're going to have to come back and do part of this, I see. We'll do that later. Okay. Line back up. We'll go over here to the right, get this finished up first, then we'll do the rest of the field. But I'll get this one side cleaned up first. Hey, get turned around here. Won't take us long. A couple small passes and we'll have this cleaned up. Yeah, I figured, yeah, it's about time I get Discord set up. I had it anyway, might as well use it. So, if anybody's interested in any tractor shows or anything like that, and knows of any, and has any photos, anything to post like that of different tractors, equipment, or anything, you can do that on there as well. We'll come down here and get the rest of this. I'm gonna have to empty that. We'll fill this back up first, and we'll have to get that empty. Alright, get turned around. Now we should be all set to go just up and down the field. Now that we have that side cleaned up, as soon as we fill the combine, we'll empty that grain trailer there, the auger wagon. Took me a second to remember what it was. I have a slow memory. At least that's what they tell me. They said it's not bad, just extremely slow. Takes me a while to remember things once in a while. I go up and down the field once, and then it should be full. Then I need to clean that a little bit up too. But since it was down there at that end, figured no use coming back down here just to get that. I'll finish this row, then I'll go over there and get that little bit cleaned up. Just have this a little bit. It won't take long. Just one short pass right here. Alright, come back down here. GPS on. We should make it just about all the way down before we get full. Then we have to head that direction, I believe. Pretty sure we're gonna head that direction. Nope. We have to head that direction. I know we have to go one way or another. Hello, thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate it. We're harvesting sorghum right now. As soon as this gets full, I'm going to have to empty the auger wagon over there. Because the auger wagon's full. It's a big field, but I'm hoping to get it done today. It's going to take quite a while, but we'll get it done. I'm on Discord now, so if you're on Discord, you might want to go check that out. I now post anytime I'm going to stream, I put it on there. Normally a few hours ahead of time, I mention that I'm going to stream what game it is. And it's set up for both channels. So I have stuff on there too for tractor shows and farm equipment and things too. I can turn back around. We're almost full. We're going to have to stop and empty that auger wagon over there pretty soon. Gonna kick off any time now. Boy, that was good. I couldn't do that again if it's ready. Hey. That was good timing. Come on. Are you stuck on something? tractor just ain't powerful enough. Yeah, we're stuck on something. I don't know what. Tractor went through there, okay? Make sure I'm going the right direction. Yep. Shouldn't take long to get this unloaded. It holds around 3 combine loads. About 2.5, 2 3/4. Yeah, it's not. Excuse me. It's not going to take too long. What's doing that? I need to get me something to drink. Alright. I keep closing that. This is a grass field. Big grass field. It goes through with it empty. Should be about empty. There it is. Don't need to keep it running. Alright. Combining again. I should have a worker going too. But I have nothing else to do this evening. I don't edit my videos, so doing this on a regular video is, it just can't happen. That's why I hire work done. And have at least 2 combines going. And just run grain cart between them. Because to do this on a regular game when I don't edit the videos. Just takes too long. It's too long of a video doing that. That's why I do it during live streams. Excuse me. Okay, 2 more combine loads and we'll have to stop and empty the grain cart again. Well, at least we can keep going for a while. Because you don't get much off in this. You make quite a bit of money on it, though. I'm going to try to set up a schedule and put on Discord. I'm not for sure yet though, because setting up the schedule, I don't, some weeks I do pretty good sticking in the schedule, and other times I don't. Just depends on how I'm doing. Sometimes my depression just gets so bad, it's just, I just can't do it. Of course, I started playing these games because of my depression problems, so I know it don't make any sense. Get turned around. We'll probably stop down here and get the combine unloaded. Since we're right by the grain cart. Hello, welcome to the channel. We're harvesting sorghum right now. I'm hoping to get this done today. It's a big field. It's going to take a while. Good thing I have nothing else better to do this evening. Alright, get this unloaded. One more time, then we're going to have to empty this again. Emptied it once already. Our farm is down that way. Is where our silos and stuff are. I have 2 farms down here. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's almost done. Alright. Let's hold another partial load. And the tractor I have on it is a little small. I should have switched tractors when I was over there. Get back to combining. If you're new to the channel, I'm on Discord now. I'm setting it up for both channels. I'm about done with it, but it's a work in progress. The link is in the description if you're interested. At least it's supposed to be. I think I put it there. Ooh, we're running low on gas. I might have to get a gas truck. Fill this up. I don't think we're going to make it down all the way down there. Big field. Oh well, I'll see how far we get. Might have to either get a vehicle, a gas trailer, or take the combine over to the farm, which I'll still have to buy something because I don't think I have a fuel tank in this one. I think the fuel tank was 2 of them on the starting farm on here, but I don't think I put one over here. Right now we're at the other end of the map from where you normally start. Although I do have a worker over there right now going. Should be done by now. At least my cat's quiet this evening. Yesterday, at the beginning of the stream, he was running around, meow, meow. I had to keep yelling at him, would you shut up? Alright, we'll empty this again and get down here. Since we're right there by it. Then we'll fill this up, and then we'll get that empty. Okay, open up the auger. Drive past it a little bit so we don't have to back up. I turn that around. is what our guy looks like. Oh, close up. Don't take too long to unload. Hey, it's full. Ooh, GPS got kicked off accidentally. Oh, let's line back up now. We'll fill up the combine first, then we'll empty. Then we might have to get a bigger tractor and hook onto that. My hand's hurting quite bad. I've been playing Winlook Command and Conquer the last few days. Holding on, just using it with that mouse all that time. My hand's hurting. Streamed for 3.5 hours last night. I don't plan on beating that, but never know. I don't know how long it's going to take to get this film done. We've got quite a ways since we started, so shouldn't have a problem getting it done. I don't talk as much on here as I probably should. I don't have anything. I run out of stuff to talk about. I used to have the radio playing, in-game music, but I had a couple comments telling me to turn it off, so I turned it off. I have a face cam too, but it keeps acting up on me, so I don't hardly use it anymore. I don't have the money right now for another one. It's just a cheap one from Walmart. It's part of my problem. It flashes quite a bit. All kinds of lines and stuff in the picture, and it just steady flashes. I don't know what causes it. Okay, we're down at the end. And we're going to have to stop and empty that trailer pretty soon. we'll make it down there by the tractor. So we get full. At least for this, you don't have to stop and unload as much. You can go quite a ways before you have to empty the combine again. About halfway done with the field already. I'm guessing it should take around another 30-40 minutes, around 40 minutes or so. And we should be done with this field. Yeah, we need to go that way. Making sure. I'd like to get a basketball game sometime. I said, just don't have the money to really do it right now. I have a couple bills I gotta pay off first. Well, this is unloaded. Give me something to drink. I wish I had a good setup for doing streams and things on YouTube, but I don't though. I have my computer hooked up to my TV, so I'm actually playing this sitting in my recliner. There it is. Holds 2 of the partial loads before you have to empty it. Don't take too long to unload. Well, no wonder I'm having a problem. Here, that's better. Alright. back to combining again. I think it depends on where you live at. Some people call it combining, some people call it harvesting. I would love to operate something like that. My family has Minneapolis Moline Z, 2 Minneapolis Moline Zs and a Minneapolis Moline R that I always used. And a Farmall A. I've only got on the Farmall A once or twice. I can't get on it anymore. I don't know why you would design a tractor that's almost impossible to get onto. The Farmall, you about have to climb up the tire to get onto it. Alright, head back down the other way. We'll probably do the same thing once we get down there. Since we're right there by it, we'll stop, unload the combine. I'll probably fill this up. I'll fill up the trailer, fill this combine back up, then I'll go empty the combine and over there, while we're over there by the farm, and fill it up with gas. If we even have enough gas to do that. I'm definitely not going to have enough gas in this to do the whole field. Alright, get this unloaded. Helps if you get under it properly. I'm thinking about posting a schedule on Discord, but I don't know how well that's going to work. Because once in a while I'll miss 2-3 days without doing a video, so I don't know how posting a schedule is going to work. Oh, that was on. There we go. Well, I'd like to try to start streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can't do it Thursday either. I used to have a NASCAR Heat 5 on Thursday. I used to play it and post a video on it on Thursdays. I'd like to try to get back to that. If I do a live stream Fridays, it'll probably be FS22 instead of 25. Is what I'm thinking. And Saturday, if I post anything Saturday, do a live stream Saturday, it'll be Fishing Planet. And that's what I'm thinking. But I thought about trying to start streaming Red Alert Command and Conquer on Tuesdays. I bought a pack that has 12 Command and Conquer games in it. Alright, I'll unload the combine again. Not ready to be unloaded yet, but since we're right here. That should just about fill it. So, since I have to drive back to the farm anyway, to fill this up with gas, might as well do it on a full combine. I use driving over there with an empty combine. I'll probably unhook the header though. No use taking the header with us. We'll have to go the rest of the way down here, all the way down to the other end, and probably part way back to fill the combine. so much money on here. I originally had this set up as a multiplayer, and I was running 2 different farms. But I eventually quit doing it and just combined them into one farm. So the money from both of them merged. I just never done anything with it. I left it there. You might have to plow this field too. Gotta check. I'm not gonna start on plowing this today if it needs plowed. Yeah, we'll have to turn around and come part way back to finish filling it. Been at this for about an hour now. And that's the prize we got. Quite a long ways. Still have a big chunk of the field to do yet though. I think these maps work out a lot better with multiplayer. Because I don't play multiplayer. Back around. Almost full. I'm gonna go fill this thing up with gas. With diesel. You don't want to fill the combine up with gas, I guess. For some reason it don't show it in the combine now. That's strange. I never noticed that before. Never paid attention. Wait a minute now. Good guess. There it is. Press the wrong button. There's no way we're gonna do all this on the fuel we have left. I have to see what type of fuel tanks that we got. Then the containers. Gas station. Could build the whole gas station. We got room. Ooh. Not without leveling out the ground, we won't. We'll have to do a lot of leveling to put in a gas station. We can put in just one single pump. There we go. There it goes. So long it takes to refill. These things hold a lot of fuel. Maybe we'll have to bring our trailer over here and get it empty. Because that's full too. There we go. I think that says 13? 12, 13, something like that, it says. It's hard for me to read it where I'm at. Sitting this far away from the screen. Header hook back up, we'll get started again. need to shut it off. We'll get down here by the tractor. And then I'll fill up, then I'll go unload that trailer. Okay. We'll probably have to empty this a couple more times. Always hitting that. When I open up the auger, I accidentally hit the keypad just right, and it closes it. Closes the tarp on it. Don't take too long to empty. Go back over here and finish this field. Alright, let's get started. Wonder. I think I have plowing on. I don't know if this field's gonna need plowed or not. No. I don't think so. Let's. No, we're not gonna have to plow this field. Okay. This might be it then for this video, is finishing this field. Not unless I get a cultivator and go fire the field, cultivator, get the field done that way. imagine what they go through, the bigger farmers go through, harvesting all that. Local farms, I think they said they don't plant all of it, but I think they use, I think they said they have like 10,000 acres. What they do? I couldn't imagine you sitting in that combine all day for several weeks, getting all those fields harvested. Go ahead and fill this up first, then we'll empty it. We do need to line this. When we get done. Although I'll hire workers to do that. But if not, we'll have to stop and fill up the line spreader several times. Because this thing will go through a lot of line. Yeah, almost down to this end already. Okay, almost full. Got to stop for a second. My earbud was falling out. I say earbud because I only use one of them. Oh, I wish I could run that fast. I'd just be happy if I could run. Jogging would be nice. Getting tired. Normally I'm laying in bed by now. Hey, get going again. If I'd done this in just regular videos, it would take probably at least 5 videos, 4 or 5 videos to harvest this. I got probably at least another half hour yet to go harvesting this. Just supposed to use a mulcher afterwards to go over this. But there's no mulcher on this game big enough to do that. It would take way too long. I don't know anybody around my area that uses them anyway and does that. So that's why I don't use them on here. Same way with rolling the fields. I never seen that done around my area. Might make it back down by the tractor. Empty that 2 more times and we should be about done. You gotta go down the field and back to fill this. So that holds around two and a partial combines, around 2.5 or so. So Yeah. 2 more those trailers, and we'll have this field done. Auger open. Takes a little bit to unload it. We won't make it as far next time. Before we have to empty this. Once this is just full, we'll finish filling that up. Then we'll fill up the combine again. And then we'll empty that trailer. The rest of it should fit in the other trailer. At least for this, I can get something to drink without stopping. About halfway full. The cat's over there looking at me. But hey, he's telling me, aren't you supposed to be in bed by now? Because normally when I lay down around 7, between 7 and 7:30. Because I elevate my legs for a while. I've got to elevate my legs in the evening because of my lymphedema problems in my legs. when my cat comes in there and normally lays down and with me, and I pet him for a while. Gotta remember not to eat anything in the morning. I gotta go get my blood drawn tomorrow. I always laugh at them. Because they think they're going to draw it, be done with it, but they don't. They poke me half a dozen times. The most I've ever been poked was 12 times. Although one hospital where I was at, he told me, he says, I promise you, I won't poke you more than 3 times. I said, oh, it's going to take you longer than that. I said, you ain't going to find it that fast. He said, we'll see. And after the 3rd time, he still didn't get it. He started walking out of the room and said, where are you going? He said, I told you, I'm not poking you more than 3 times. He said, that way, he says, I have to go find someone else. He said, that way you can't call me a liar. I had to laugh. He didn't want me to make him out to be a liar, so he went and got someone else. One nurse poked me around 10 times before she finally stopped and got someone else. And I could hear her arguing in the other room. He don't have any veins. And the other room says, he has veins, they're just hard to get. So if he didn't have veins, he'd be dead. She said, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how he's in here. He don't have veins. She was serious. I don't know what type of nurses to have working in there, but no wonder she couldn't find my vein. Fill this up. Fill up the combine again. And we'll get this unloaded. We're finally almost done with this field. It's only taking an hour and a half? Somewhere around there? Hour and 40 minutes? I don't remember exactly what time I started, but somewhere around 6:20, 6:30. combine filled back up. We should be able to go down and back over here by this tractor before we get full again. Hello, I see I have someone else watching the stream. Thanks for watching the channel, I appreciate it. If this is your first time being on here, I am on Discord now. There's a link in the description. I'm setting up the Discord for both channels. I'm going to try to put a schedule on there. I'm not guaranteed to stick to that schedule, but once in a while I go 2-3 days without posting a video. But if I do put a schedule on there and I'm not going to stream that day, I will make sure I mention it in the Discord that I'm not going to stream that day. This is the same way. If I do stream, I'll make sure I mention it in the Discord that I am going to stream at approximately what time, which will normally be somewhere between 6 and 7 o'clock. I will try for closer to 6 o'clock, but it should be before 7. Okay, they're going to have to go back down and possibly a partial row that I don't know if I'll mess with. Depends on how big the row is. We might be able to get it next time. But we ain't going to make it all the way back down. Might get a cultivator. I don't use the cultivator much on here. I've been using it on Welker Farms where the worker has. Because I do Welker Farms every Monday. I try to stream the bigger maps like this just because of how big the fields are. It's easier to do on a stream. Normally I tab through it. I figured today I would just do it this way, instead of tabbing through all those tractors all the time. I know some people don't like tabbing through all them tractors. So I figured today I'd do it this way. Tractor's a little slow. I said I was going to put a bigger tractor on it, but I never did. And yeah, good thing I did fill that combine up, because I don't think we would have made it. I think we would have ran out of gas. Uh-oh. I don't know what it gets stuck on. There's nothing there to get stuck on. One more time emptying this and we'll be done with it. Finally. Almost 2 hours to harvest that field. Probably will be 2 hours by the time I get done. This is a grass field, big grass field. We had, I think the grass, yeah, that field back there was grass. But I plowed that up and turned that into a regular field. You can drive through that way, no problem. Oh yeah. Look at it all. The last pass. Finally. We'll be done with this field. Seems good to get this field done finally. What's over here? Sunflowers. Might be able to harvest some sunflowers today. Get a sunflower header. Normally I harvest sunflowers with just a regular corn header. But there is a sunflower header around here we can use. skip a little bit of time. I'll have to look, see when them are ready to harvest. October or November. There was a person not too far from me, a farmer, a few years ago, 3-4 years ago, planted a field of sunflowers. And I thought that's what he was going to do. He was going to harvest them. But he didn't. He just planted them just to plant sunflowers, I guess. Because he never did harvest them. The birds loved them, though. I used to like sitting out there by the garden watching the blue jays around the sunflowers. The blue jays love the sunflowers. I like planting the sunflowers, the big mammoth ones. Of course, I learned something the last time I planted them. Deers love them too. The plant's got around 1.5 feet off the ground. And yeah, they got about 1.5 feet off the ground. And the deer went out there and ate them. First they ate the tops off of them. And I looked it up, and they said they still will grow. It's just they will produce more than one flower when they grow. There'll be 2 or 3 tops that come up from it. And I thought, oh, okay, at least they'll have something on them. The next day, the deer went out there and leveled them, ate them, the rest of the way off. Ate them right to the ground. That was the last time I messed with them. I harvested most of the sunflowers in another stream. Next time. But I might harvest some sunflowers today. Let's see, where is it? Okay, that one's done. Planting the wheat. Does this one need planted too? Yeah. Until we get the sunflowers planted. We'll get this going over here. Make sure the worker gets started okay. Okay. Where is that thing? There it is. Whoops. I accidentally shut it off. Do the sunflowers. I'm definitely putting a bigger tractor on this. I don't know why everything else can drive through here. But that trailer can't. And I'm going to have to stop for a minute. There it is. I'll be right back. Move, Ozzy. You're in the way. Over here. Oh, Ozzy. You're in the way again. Alright, I'm back. Alright, check. Sunflowers. Yeah, it should be ready next month. I couldn't find soup sugar last time, so I put one over here. Wait a minute. Can I do the sunflowers? Yeah, I can plant the sunflowers. Okay, making sure I can still finish the field, the wheat field. Alright. Now this field, part of it's going to be ready 1 month, part of it will be ready the next month. But oh well. We'll still be able to harvest it all at the same time. Yep. I didn't mean to unload it. Oh, it's out of fuel. Alright, do this way then. There we go. I'm not for sure where the point is for the shop. So I need to grab my keyboard. I need a sunflower header. Why not? We'll use them. I want to check that field. I know I could have went over there. Not done yet? Well. We might be finishing the wheat field instead. Might be doing the sunflowers next time. I'll at least buy the field. Let's see. I think it's this one. Yep. Filled. Okay, buy this field. Wow. Just shy of 1.4 million. There we go. Purchase. Could fertilize it. Oh, it emptied everything, including the fuel. Is this what we need? No. Wrong spreader. That's the spreader. We need the spreader. That's what we need. But she probably knew that, yelling at me. What's wrong there, you idiot? Yeah, I'm sorry. Come over here and get it sprayed. Make a little more money on it. And I might get the trailer to hold 600,000 liters when I harvest this next time. Won't take too long to get this done. Well, this big sprayer. So it'll be next time when we harvest this field. Although it's going to take just as long, if not longer, to harvest this one. There we go. At least with that map, we'll be able to tell where we've been. It'd be hard to tell where we're at if it wasn't for that map on the screen. So we'll fertilize this field. That'll probably be it for today. I don't know when the next time is when I'm doing this map, but when we do the map next time, we'll be harvesting sunflowers. This field is probably about the same size as the other one. Maybe bigger. I think it's bigger than the other one. It might be a 3-hour stream to harvest these sunflowers. Since we're getting quite a ways away, I said I'll use that trailer that holds 600,000 liters. That way we don't have to drive back and forth. Because now you can't even see the farm from here. I wish the combine was that wide. You get the field harvested in no time. I like those big tall sprayers. They drive. I see them driving down the road every once in a while. I always thought it'd be neat to get a motorcycle and drive underneath one of them. That way you don't have to wait and pass them, just drive right underneath of it. Just wouldn't want to do it when the cops are around. I don't know if we'll just get arrested for it, or I mean, if you get arrested for it, or just get a ticket. There's some of our sell points right there. Yeah, we should make quite a bit more money now getting this fertilized. They don't have both coats of fertilizer, but at least it has one. It's too late to lime the field. Oh. There it is. Going up and down the field this way. My cat's disappointed. He's over there pouting. He was so excited when he seen me get up. He thought for sure I was going to bed. He thought, oh boy, I'm gonna get petted. Four or five passes, and this one's done. Don't take long with this sprayer. Wish I could say that with the combine, because, boy, it's going to take a while. I don't know if I'll be able to get it done in one stream. Well, I'll try my best next time. I have a little bit more to do right there. If I have time, I'll do NASCAR Heat 5 tomorrow. Release a video. Depends on when I get done with the running around I have to do tomorrow. Because I'm busy Thursday evenings. This might just finish the field. I didn't think it would, but looks like it's going to. I'll bring the combine over here when we get done. That way I'll remember it next time I come on here what it was I was doing. And I am going to have to do another pass. I didn't think I would. Last little strip. I think the farm's this way. Yep. And this grass field here was bigger. This field was quite a bit bigger. Because all this where the building and silos and everything was part of this field originally. Can't harvest it, but at least we can get it over there, get it ready. Might hire a worker to spread lime on this field next time while we're harvesting these sunflowers. And I'm going the wrong way in it. What did I do? Nope. I'm going the right way. There must be something in there in different spots. I will try to remember to do this video next week. This harvesting the sunflowers. Because I have a variety of different maps I play on. Normally it just depends on what map I feel like doing at the time. Except for Monday. It's set with Welcome Farms. But next week I'll try to remember to do this map again. Just keep it right there. Oh, our work was done. What time is it? I might be able to get a start on it, do a little bit. Have about 15 minutes left. Because if I started the sunflower field, that's what I was going to do. I was going to go until around 9 o'clock. Do one combine load anyway. You know what? Let's get about 2 more hours, 1 or 2 more hours. Let's do at least 1 more hour. Let's go to 9. That's better. Sunflowers harvested. Put a start on them anyway. I said normally I don't use the sunflower header. Bruce was able to get one coat of fertilizer on it. Get a little bit better yield off of them. Fill the combine up. And that'll probably be it for this video. Around 2.5 hour stream. That ain't bad. Still an hour shorter than yesterday. Almost half full already. I think we're going to fill this combine probably around 3 times before we even get around this filled once. At least twice. I don't know why I never use the sunflower header. I just don't. Now, if playing this without adding in money or anything, I wouldn't use the sunflower header. It'd be a waste of money when you can use the corn header to harvest them. Of course, if you get to the point of the game where you can buy a field this size, money's really no object anyway. Okay, we're getting further around here than I thought. Probably has something to do with we only have 50% fertilized. It ain't going to take as long to fill this as I thought it was. I mean, it's going to take longer to fill this than I thought. This ain't limed either. So we're getting pretty bad yield on this. Before I start this next time, though, I'm going to hire a worker to spread lime on that field. We're almost done. That's about right. I said around 9 o'clock. Hey! That's it for this string. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I don't get too many watching my streams, So I appreciate you watching. That'll be it for now. Catch you in the next one. Bye for now.